Welcome back to part 5, guys, of my First Berserker Khazan 100% full walkthrough. Going to get all trophies as well. So to begin with, just going to come over to the Nexus and we're just going to upgrade our stats a bit. So I'm going to take proficiency up to 25 and then I'm going to start raising my vitality just so I can get a bit more health. So I've got willpower and proficiency up at 25 and start leveling up vitality next. So now we're going to come into Khazan's memories. We're going to level up damage increase to 5.4% and then we're going to start adding into damage multiplier. Do something different if you want to, of course. This is just what I'm going with for now.
Thank you.
Just going to come talk to Dymerk next.
General.
Take the bonus mission from him. Yes, Cradle of Jars. Yes, take that bonus mission. And by the way, Dymerk's inventory, each time complete a mission, it changes it. The consumables stay the same, but in terms of the weapons he sells, yes, when you complete a mission, it re-rolls his inventory. Yes, once you're done, go through the red portal, talk to Dafrona. I'm going to go with Lucream again. Just going to increase that a bit more. And I'm going to drop down here, guys, use the spectral portal and go to that side mission. So there's 2 bonus missions available at the moment. We're just going to do them both in this video. So do Cradle of Jars first, back in Thrall Village. And unfortunately, you know that boss we killed at the end of the previous video? You got to kill him again in this one, but like a stronger version. Yeah, so we've got to go through that all over again. So if you had a bit of difficulty with him, yes, then you're going to love this side mission in this one. And we're going to calm this ladder. If you're finding the game too hard, guys, you could always change difficulty to easy and then do New Game Plus. And then on New Game Plus, you could do normal spawning the Spirit of Advocacies. Yeah, so on EC, you don't really need to spawn them. But if you want to do 2 playthroughs, you could do normal and spawn the spirits on that one. But on EC, do not spawn them. Of course, the game is easier, so you don't need to use them on this one. But of course, I'm trying to do them all in one playthrough. So this jar guy, he has some new things available. We're not going to buy any of them. That lantern's quite expensive, and the invisible enemies, if you know where they are, then you don't need it. And of course, because you're watching a guide, you know where they are. So this is your first assassin, which you can't see. They're not entirely invisible, you can see the footprints, and once you do hit him for the first time, they do become visible. So just run up to him, do your jump and attack. As you do it, lock onto him, and then do your normal square attacks followed by triangle. Climb the ladder, guys, smash this jar, and there's your first jarling. 1 of 6 on this level. So take that jarling, you get that trophy, getting first dungeon's jar. Head across this rooftop and drop down near the ladder, or climb down. There'll be another undead assassin coming up, guys. Remember, they're invisible, but if you know where they are, start off with your jumping spear triangle attack, and then go into Moonlight Stance, and then back to Potent Blow to finish him off. Drop down again. Now, before you drop down this final ladder, you can see him just below. If he's right below you, you can drop down and do a falling attack. If not, drop down behind him and run after him, guys, and kill him. When he comes in this room, it will normally go right, do a loop, and then leave the room. Yes, grab this memory. And then you've got another jarling in this house, just directly behind the ladder. So smash that small pot, and there you are, jarling number 2. Kind of like your Codemus from Neo. Yes, but to buy the best thing, which these jarlings can allow you to purchase, you need about 40 of them. So not going to do anything with them for the time being. And there's another undead assassin, guys. Remember to make sure you finish them off when they're dead on the floor. Grab that soul stone. That's soul stone number 1 of 2 on this level. Once you've smashed it, climb this ladder. And up here, the undead assassin is normally in this room on the left. So run up to him, look for his footprints, guys, and quickly attack him before he gets a chance to attack. In here will be another jarling. This is jarling number 3, just in this pot near the railing. Make sure you take them afterwards. It's not enough to smash a pot, you also have to hold circle to actually take the jarling. So down here, the assassin, there's actually one inside. He normally patrols into this room or into this little garden around here. So just find out where he is, then quickly kill him. Like I say, he patrols around this little garden and into this house here. But in this house, in the left corner, is another jarling. So grab that. That's jarling number 4, I believe. 4 of 6. Right, down here, near this kind of like wooden archway near the entrance to the village, there's another Jarling. Just mash a pot just to the right, guys, to find Jarling number 5. One more to go and one more soul stone. So down here will be another assassin. Be ready to take him out. Yes, kill him. Then down the bottom here, guys, will be a final assassin, and the soul stone will be on the right and the Jarling will be on the left. Get the soul stone before you get the Jarling. Yeah, get the soul stone first, so that should be final 1, 2 of 2 on this level. And your final Jarling is over here. Grab this and then interact with the Nexus afterwards to warp back to the crevice. And Danjin will now be at the crevice as well, guys, for you to talk to and see his shop. He sells lanterns as well, which can be really good. Yeah, so because you need about 40 of these to get the best things you can buy with the jars, we're not going to go back to early areas just yet. Yeah, a lot of the early areas we've already done. You can get the jars now, but because we're still a long way from getting the amount we need, we'll just leave them until a later video. There's not really any use to go and get them jars right now. So yes, once back in the crevice, guys, talk to Danjin, exhaust his dialogue, and I'll just show you what it's got for sale. So it's got all these new items for sale, jars. But as you can see, for the better ones, you need like 40. And it also sells some lanterns. That grave robbers one does look quite good because it makes it easy to find treasure chests and collection items. But of course, because you're following a guide, you don't need that. They can be useful, I guess, if you're doing a blind playthrough, but they are expensive. And there will be more available later. But yeah, once you're done with Danjin, exhausted his dialogue, come back through the red portal. And now we're going to do the other side quests, but we'll just level up first. Yeah, so back to the Nexus, guys. Upgrade your stats. Again, I'm just adding my vitality. Upgrade something else if you want to. And I'm just going to highlight that to get the other vengeance points. And I'm going to increase my damage multiplier a little bit more. Yeah, I'm actually going to change my armor a little bit as well because it's putting me at C agility. It's making my stamina recover mega slowly. So I'm just going to adjust that just before this next boss. So yes, enter the Night of Tragedy side quest back in Thrall Village. So yes, at the end of this, you got a stronger version of that boss we fought at the end of the previous video. He basically teleports instead, and his attacks are a little bit stronger, and he has a few different moves. So once in here, trigger this save point. And as you come down here, 3 undead swordsmen are going to spawn. If you round them all up, your triangle attack can work pretty well on attacking every single once, as you can see here. So kind of group them up and then just use triangle attack, guys, to kill them all at once. And then over here it's a crypt, so make sure you lob a javelin at that crypt worm to kill it. Then run over to it and you spawn a bunch of undead enemies. Kill these as well. These guys, they do climb up ladders following you. I think this is the only enemy so far I've found which will follow you up ladders. But yeah, these guys will. So kill all them. Come down here. Now down here it's going to be 2 archers and the undead vagrant, which is basically the one with a greatsword. So yeah, you can either lure him away if you're worried about the archers shooting you, or if you're quick enough, you can get rid of them all quickly before the archers really get a chance to do any serious damage. But yeah, take them all out, make sure you have killed them. Grab the item there, and anything which they dropped. Climb this ladder. Up here, you've got an elite bear enemy. Yeah, most of the time in this video is spent on the boss. Yeah, so this is an elite enemy. And we'll go through my skill tree a bit later. But remember, it's all in the text guide anyway. So yeah, if you can start off by lobbing your javelin at him, do a big chunk of damage before the fight's even begun. That's it. And we're going to fight enemies now, similar to how we were fighting the boss at the end of the previous video. It's going to dodge attacks and then use square. Dodge attacks, use square. Just make sure you move away and let your stamina build up. I'm hoping later on we can kind of make a cheese build. But for the time being, we do kind of need to learn the enemy's attacks. For me, if you have to learn enemy's attacks, then the build is not cheese or overpowered. I know there's a lot of videos going out already about overpowered builds and whatnot, but if you have to learn the enemy's attacks, Sorry, but the build is not overpowered. So he can drop the Nomad Scroll. Of course, scrolls which drop from elite enemies are random, I think. I think they have a high chance, but they are random. But yeah, he drops a Nomad Scroll. So kill that elite enemy, carry on up here, grab the memory as well. Yeah, there was a memory near where the bear was, so make sure you grab the memory first. And then come up here and trigger this Nexus. Yeah, overpowered to me, or cheese worthy, it means minimal skill required. So if you're having to learn how to parry bosses and dodge all their attacks, then basically anything becomes overpowered at that point, if that's what you want to class as overpowered. So yes, I'm hoping later on there is a way to become so strong where you don't have to learn enemies' attacks or anything like that. But we'll see how we get on. At the moment, we've got not many skills active, so once we do, obviously we can look at all the skills, which can all be quite strong, chained together. But yes, in there guys was a collection, a boy's diary. So you get that a collection. We maybe do want to get all these collection pieces because they increase your memories and your vengeance points later. But in here, I like to wait for the enemies to come in, because normally when you come to this little side room, it triggers a bunch of new enemies. And I like to wait for them to come in so the archer is not shooting at me, the undead ice archer. Now when you come in the side room on the left, an enemy will spawn, so take him out, and then this will be your first soul stone of this level. There you go, soul stone number 1 of 2. Right, break that, make your way along here guys, grab this item. Yes, that is the fire summon scroll. Right, we should hopefully unlock the blacksmith in the next video, either the next video or the one after. So kill that worm with your javelin, and then grab this jarling, just in the pot to the left. That's the only jarling in this level. So yes, grab that jarling now, and then you want to smash this door, and in here will be a chest. In this chest, I'm pretty sure you always get 2 pieces of the bard set. You get the bard top and the bard headband. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that chest always contains 2 parts of the bard set. So smash that second and last soul crystal up there. Yes, that's the second and last soul stone of this level. And you want to come up here, you can grab this memory, and then you need to carefully take out these archers and the undead vagrant. Yeah, so the bard set has got some really good bonuses. And it increases kind of like item drop rate and whatnot. So it can be really good for farming. But I am going to equip them first 2 pieces for the time being. It gives you massive 8% recovery rate speed if you've got max health, which is really good. So as you can see, luckily that ice archer is not attacking me at the moment, but sometimes he'll be attacking you still when you're killing these enemies. So I'm just going to grab anything they dropped, and we've got 2 enemies left guys, that ice archer and then another strong enemy, then we've got the boss. So this enemy, you start off by getting a headshot for a nice chunk of damage. If you have the javelin upgraded in the skill tree, it does way more damage, but we're not quite there yet. So I'm going to quickly take him out. Just going to do my full combo like normal, and then move out of the way and wait for my stamina to regain. Right, now I'm going to finish him off. There's a lot of scrolls on this secret level. Sorry, this bonus mission. There's another scroll here as well. Yeah, so there you've got a Fallen Guardians scroll. And then carrying up here guys, and this is your last save point before the boss. Yeah, so this is what my skill tree looks like, by the way. I've not unlocked the level 10 tier yet. But yeah, these are what I've got in terms of my skill tree. So you might want to pause the video there, or slow it down, or look in the text guide. Right. So yeah, we've got another boss coming up. So make sure you're ready. Again, he's weak to water. He's weak to water, so you can use water enhancer, and your vitality spheres can come useful here. And also use the soul tear dust if you run out of healing items. And you might want to have fire cleanse potions equipped, just in case he does manage to set you on fire. Yes, I'm just going to change up my build slightly, just bring my agility down as well. Yeah, I know the Executioner's set does increase your fire defense, but we shouldn't be getting burnt too much once you know what you're doing with this boss. Yeah, I'm trying to get that health recovery plus 20% again. That's actually really useful. Yeah, the health recovery. With the blacksmith later, it should be able to break down most of this or your unwanted armor for upgrade materials. So probably then I'll probably break down all my basic equipment, but keep anything with like set bonuses. I might keep all my set stuff, but break down just all my basic equipment. Yep, and similar to Dimok, where its inventory re-rolls when you complete a mission, it's the same with Danjin and his jars as well. If you complete a mission and go back to Danjin, all his jars will have different random attributes. So yeah, that's kind of how you change all the random attributes in this game without spending materials on re-rolls later. You complete a mission and it will re-roll all the random attributes. I guess it's probably a stronger way, but later on there will be missions which are really quick to do, side missions. Yes, here we are guys, Specter of bhangau. So yes, similar to that boss we fought on the last one, but now he teleports. So similar strategy, exactly the same as we were doing before. I'm just trying to dodge most of his attacks and then using my swift attack. That's all I'm going to keep doing. When you climb up the ladder this time, he does not jump up like he did before. Now he teleports to you, so you can't like get some free hits on his head when he's climbing up. So the way I do it now is when he's going to light the whole floor on fire, I obviously go up to the other level, and then I lob my javelin. That's when I use my javelin attacks on him. I mean, if you've got any skills equipped, which use skill points, use it for that instead. But for now, I just use my javelin on it. Remember, when he licks his nail, that's when he's going to light the whole floor on fire, and that's when you need to get out, unless you're about to stagger him. And when he lobs his nail in the floor, when he throws it at you, I like to get behind the nail so it's between me and him, so that he goes straight to the nail. Because he can do an attack when his nail's stuck in the floor when he's thrown it, which I find a little bit harder to dodge. So I like to avoid that attack altogether by making him go straight to his nail and picking it up. Yeah, just like an endurance fight at this point. Because I'm such a low level and I haven't really raised many of my skills. Yeah, I'm not really doing much damage. So yeah, he's licking the nail. So as soon as he's about to lick, quickly climb this ladder, guys. That's it. Now I'm going to use my javelin quickly while he's pulling his nail out. If you hit him in the head, you'll do like way more damage. But for some reason, he's always facing away from me when I come up here. Yeah, so when he hits his nail like that, I try to get behind the nail so he goes straight for it. Because otherwise he'll start doing a spinning round attack, which I find a little bit hard to dodge. But if he's closer to the nail than what he is for you, he'll go for that first. Yeah, sometimes he'll teleport the last attack of a combo. The attacks will be similar, but yeah, normally the last part he'll teleport before he does the last attack, like for now as well. That's the same. But when he does like his hammer attack, where he slams his hammer down on the floor vertically, he'll normally like teleport before he does like the big one. Like, is he going to do it now? Yeah, so he'll do his teleport and do his final slam attack. But it's still quite easy to dodge once you learn his attacks, of course. But yeah, once you learn this moveset, pretty much anything becomes overpowered, if you want to call it that. Because you learn its moves, you know how to dodge his attacks, so you can make anything work really. So yes, again, when he whacks that nail at you, I like to put that closer to him. You don't have to, I mean, if you're confident, you can avoid his attack. Yeah, like this attack he just done, so he actually went straight past his nail that time. That attack he just did, the first attack of it, where he kind of spun around and is kind of crouched when he spun, he can do that kind of like 6 times or so, and that's the attack I don't like. when he's kind of crouched and he's spinning. But he seems to do that more often if his nails stuck in the floor when he's lobbed at you. Yep, and just repeat it, guys. Of course, you're just learning his movesets. What you could probably do is just focus on dodging his attacks, I guess, maybe, for the time being, as opposed to attacking him. Yeah, just focus on getting that timing down for the dodge. Yeah, so he's licking his nail. As soon as he licks, get down to the floor and then start lobbing your javelin at him. You don't really have time to charge it if you've got his charge unlocked, so I just quickly lob it. Does a nice chunk of damage to him. And staggered him again. And I've run out of healing items, of course, so yes, now I am using my Soul Tear Dust. They do come in really handy, them Soul Tear Dust items. You've got the willpower up, but what I don't like about them is they use your skill points to heal you up. So you waste a consumable and you waste 3 skill points. This is why I like to keep hold of the Soul Tear Dust. Always keep these for boss fights, guys. Yeah, so watch out for that spinning attack. When he spins it in the air above his head, you normally spin it twice before he attacks you. And I think I've got him. And there we go. So yes, you'll get the Happy Boy and the Deer. That's a collection item. And of course, any loot which he drops. Talk to the Throne afterwards to complete the mission. Exhaust the dialogue, guys. So we're going to walk back to the crevice. And then that'll be it for part 5. Yeah, long boss fight in this. Hopefully the boss fight is going to get a little bit quicker a bit later on in the game. But yes, that'll be it for that video, guys. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on part 6 tomorrow, hopefully.